Oh my gosh, Blippi, it's already a new year. Time is going by so fast. I can't help but reminisce about the good old days.
What? What do you mean reminisce? It's like I don't have
Wait,
feelings. I'm a
how old are
robot.
you again?
This many?
Oh, so do you even have anything to feel nostalgic about?
Um, you feel nostalgic for binary?
Maybe these guys can do a better job of explaining. Let's get the show started.
Oh, nostalgia. That longing feeling for the past, a time when things seemed easier. There's nothing like listening to old music and watching old movies from our old childhood to make us forget the new worries of the new world. Nostalgia motivates us to remember the past by retreading the feelings that shaped us then and influence us now. Although nostalgia is deeply personal, it also can connect us to other people when we reminisce about shared memories. This bittersweet feeling, nostalgia provides a sense of comfort too. When life can get too difficult or a big change is just around the corner, it's comforting to surround yourself with things that make you feel nostalgic, reminding yourself of happier moments. So I say embrace the nostalgia. The future is a scam, and growing up is for goobers and geezers.
I loved visiting zoos as a kid, but after I fell into the gorilla habitat at the Cincinnati Zoo in 2016, I've not been so hot on them.
Welcome to the Hotspot. I'm Jordan Puckett. Today we are shedding some light on absolutely the worst, most disgusting, vile food to exist. Eggs. I just want to gag thinking about them. From the slimy texture to the rotten taste, there is nothing about them that says appetizing. However, I know there are many egg lovers out there in the world, so we're going to hear from one of them, and here she is. Melina, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So you want to go ahead and tell us why you willingly choose to eat eggs?
Honestly, let's get into it, because what is there really to hate about eggs? You can literally change the flavor, you can change the texture. If you don't like either of those things, that just might be your fault, because you have breakfast burritos, you have omelets, you have eggs, you have eggs Benedict, you have deviled eggs, you can throw it in some ramen, even some basic scrambled eggs. Gym Bro Life, that's 6 grams of protein right there.
I can get my protein so many other ways that taste way better.
I don't know, but you gotta think about it. It's so nutritious, it's so affordable. So what is a broke college student to do, honestly? It's an amazing option right there. And honestly, getting rid of those eggs is one step away from being a vegan.
See, I just have to completely disagree. The texture is always slimy, no matter what way you cook it. The taste always smells like a hot geyser. And most importantly, they are quite literally a chicken's period, okay?
Yeah.
So I do not care if they're good for you. There are many other food options that taste way better, that I can get my nutrition, and I will stand on that till my grave.
Oh, wow.
It's been lovely having you, Melina, as always, even though I don't trust your sense of taste, but thank you for joining us.
Happy to be here.
And that's all the time we have for today. Hope you enjoyed our blast to the past with the Hotspot.
Folks tend to be nostalgic about gifts they get as kids. In fact, I'm nostalgic for the first thing I got when I was born, my social security number. If anyone else relates, please share it with us by DMing Boise State Television on Instagram.
Okay. I think I'm getting it. So, let's see. Would you be nostalgic for anything from, say, like the internet or online stuff? Is that a possibility?
Sure, maybe like late 2000s, early 2010s.
Okay. What about this? Let's see. Let's pull.
What is that?
You know, it's an early internet meme. You know, funny animal, top and bottom text, impact font. This is all the makings of a classic.
That's horrible.
Okay, but what about this one?
Oh my gosh. Just let me forget about this. This is horrible.
Well, I guess we've learned one thing. You can't be nostalgic for something that you're ashamed of. So, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio. That's all from here, for both of you here in the metaverse.
Welcome back to Pop Culture. I'm Grace Swanke.
And I'm Sammy Schwartz. A lot of the movies and television shows coming out in 2023 are trying to pull at the nostalgic heartstrings of watchers.
We'll be seeing a trend of nostalgia hitting theaters this summer, with titles like Barbie and The Little Mermaid. The classic Disney movie originally came out in 1989, and director of the 2023 film, Rob Marshall, says there will be some major differences between the old and new films. The movie has already gotten a lot of attention on social media due to the casting of Black actress Halle Bailey. Ariel will be portrayed more as a girl struggling to find her identity and place in the world rather than rebelliously running away to land. And an excited added bonus is that Prince Eric will actually have his own backstory and hopefully a personality.
One of the most exciting releases this summer will be Greta Gerwig's Barbie, featuring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. Robbie and Gosling stars the iconic Barbie and Ken, and although the plot has been kept under wraps, the teaser trailer released in December shows insight into the toy-tastic dream world. Buzz around this movie started back in June last year when Robbie and Gosling were spotted in Venice Beach, California, filming in their neon rollerblading outfits and strutting around in Barbie and Ken Western costumes. The star-studded cast is sure to catch the eyes and wallets of many movie fans this summer.
And now it's time for some of our rapid-fire headlines. Austin Butler took home the Golden Globe for actor in a motion picture drama for his role as Elvis Presley.
Miss USA Arbani Gabriel was named Miss Universe 2022. She is the first Miss USA to take home the crown since 2012.
Part 1 of the long-awaited Season 4 of Netflix's You streams on February 9th.
And Marvel star Jeremy Renner reveals he is home from the hospital after a scary incident.
Thanks for joining us and have a great week.
As a kid, I loved the Percy Jackson series, reading about gods like Zeus, Hades, and the mythology surrounding them. Even to this day, I wish Greek people were real.
Even to this day, I wish Greek people were real.
Navigating nostalgically towards your screens, it's me, Samuel Coogan, the State Line Stallion, here with another rollicking episode of the Flashback Zone, the show where we take a look back at years past in the university television catalog. And folks, this morning I was taking my daily bubble bath and surveying the destruction left by the Great Yellowstone eruption when I got to thinking, how did we get here? How did I become one of the only humans affluent enough to afford the immortality DNA patch? I started to feel emotions. Remember those? Episode 1 of the Flashback Zone. Let's take a look.
Go.
Flying first-timedly towards your screen, it's me, Samuel Coogan, the State Line Stallion, here with the first episode of the Flashback Zone, the show where we take a look back at years past in university television. And I've never been in front of a camera before, but my mom, my dad, we're almost out of film. Okay, we gotta do this a little quicker. This is what we're watching today. Okay, it looks like this can't play videos from before they're Cretaceous, but I'll just stop the episode for now. I've been Samuel Coogan, State Line Stallion for Boise Junior College Television. I'll see you on the next episode of the Flashback Zone.
Okay, cut it.
Oh man, those were the good old days. I think it's safe to say our production quality has improved since then. But man, those pre-irradiated hairstyles just look so dated now, don't they? For University Television, I've been Samuel Coogan, the State Line Stallion. I'll catch you on the next episode of the Flashback Zone.
Drinking used to be so simple, but now on college campuses, students are really getting their creative juices flowing. A new trend is sweeping the nation called borging. You may not know what I am talking about, but the Dean of Students surely does. Recently, they sent out an email to students titled, "A Borg is not a pour, it's binge drinking." Rightly so, because Borg stands for blackout rage drinking. This trend consists of buying a gallon of water, pouring in Mio, and a fifth of alcohol. Another crucial aspect of this activity is naming your Borg. Here are a couple that we've heard: Borg and Wallen, Borger Patrol, and Brown v. Borg of Education. In the email from our concerned administration at Boise State, they warned that internet and social media content around the Borgs perpetuate the myth that alcohol is a liquid, and if it is mixed with water, it can be hydrating. The concept is that the water is hydrating you, the alcohol is dehydrating you, but it's also watering the alcohol down. You're having more of it because the taste isn't as strong. If you're looking for a quick trip to the ER, but also to have some fun, look no further than the hydration of a Borg.
I always look back fondly at lunchtime in school when I was a kid. Now that I've grown up, I've not got much going for me, but on the bright side, it has gotten easier to steal kids' lunch money.
Welcome to Bronco Lane, Bronco Lane, welcome to Bronco Lane.
Is something bothering you, Cole?
Well, Bethany, I was just thinking about my childhood and all the happy times I had. It feels nice, but I'm also kind of sad I'm not a kid anymore.
That feeling is called nostalgia. It's when you remember something that happened to you that makes you happy. Like, my favorite memory is when I was a kid, I really liked singing, and this one time I sang in front of the whole school, and everyone loved it.
Wow. I don't think I've ever heard you sing.
And you never will.
Right. Anyways, my favorite memory is going to the park in my neighborhood and going down the slide over and over and over again. Those were good times.
Yeah, I guess they were.
Hey, friends. I sure hoped you liked hearing our favorite memories. What is your favorite memory? Can't wait to hear about them next time on Bronco Lane. Until then, go Orange, go Big Blue, fight, fight, BSU.
Bronco Lane.
Nostalgia is so annoying, especially when people are constantly nostalgic. They're like that one family member who always has a drink in their hand, babbling and spewing conversations of nothing to anyone willing to listen. Like, my parents won't shut the hell up about how awesome the 80s were. It can't be that great of a decade. Just put that bottle of 80s whiskey down for once. It's disgusting. But what's even more annoying is people's love for certain decades. Just reading comments online about a song from the past ticks me off. Like this one here. Tim Bull commented on this one YouTube video. Honestly, I wish I lived and experienced all these things. I'm always told that I'm an 80s person who never lived in the 80s. I love old products, the music, the nostalgia from an experience I never experienced. Well, Tim, that comment you made was from a PlayStation 2 Music to Chill and Relax 2 compilation. Wrong decade, pal. Those nostalgia pervs act like those gatekeeper nostalgics. You know, those only 90s kids will remember. Well, you know who was born in 2000 and remembers the VHS tapes, the overhead viewers, and those Tamagotchis? This guy. Checkmate, 90s kids. It's like they believe that the 90s ended, the world ended or something. I just don't understand it. All this nostalgia talk has pushed me to my limit. I will lose it, like in Shrek 2, where Shrek is in the carriage with Donkey, if I hear another one of those, but of just nostalgia. Pretty sure this bit of me ranting is based on something that happened here a while back, but I think we should be rejecting nostalgia. It's even in the word, nostalgia. No thanks, not for me, no, no, no. I'm so mad right now, but my stomach has been pumped like a goose getting fat for foie gras, hearing how awesome nostalgia is. You know what? I think I'm gonna say it. That's right, I'm gonna say it. Nostalgia, you have pissed me off.